Mostly they would consider white people first, Indian people, Arabic people, before black people. As long as you're black, no one likes you. I remember they punched a certain black guy, a policeman in Ukraine punched a certain black guy for nothing. He was shocked for nothing. Yes, so like I said earlier on, they consider white people before considering black people. Yes.
And after that, we went to the train station, and they will not let us in. And when they did let us in, they were like, "You have to give us money because this is not for free for you because you are foreign. This is not free for you. You have to pay for it." Maybe it's a war. Maybe people start feeling stressed. They want their people to get first. Of course, everyone wants their people to be safe, so they had to express that in a way. So I understand that, but at the same time, you should at least say it in a nice way.
In Ukraine, there is some kind of these bad things. There are so many people there, and the police don't let. They do like kind of racism against foreigners. They let Ukrainian people cross first, and then they let us cross. But I don't speak in general. There is some few cases that do that.
What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Jay Nice, man. This is Tally Opinionated. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, all that, about to step up the videos and stuff, man, for you. Got a lot of new stuff coming. Can't wait to show it to you, share it with you, all that good stuff. But today, we want to focus on a topic, man. I've been sitting back and I've been watching and listening to all the other gun tubers and panties and stuff. And we're going to talk about Ukraine, One of the many topics I want to talk about, but I want to talk about Ukraine, man. First, I want to say, my heart goes out to the families that are going through things in Ukraine. It's never a good thing to not be safe in your own home, your own city, or your own streets. So I definitely want to start off by saying that to the good citizens of Ukraine. As we know, every place has its bad, has its good people, and all that, So going from there, I've been watching YouTube, and everybody's been real supportive of the Ukrainian government against resisting the Russian military. And kudos to them, man. Kudos to you. Personally, it's not something that I spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of emotional energy towards. But what I do is I research now. I look up things and I remember things. I don't forget things, And one thing I do remember is, how corrupt and racist Ukraine is as a place, as a people, as a government. When the war first kicked off in February, America did this propaganda work to get the American people behind the war. Anybody knows that, if you want to do anything, you have to kind of get the people behind it. That's the whole point of democracy. You know what I'm saying? What basically happens is, the big people think of what they want to do and they make the world fluctuate around that. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, we have democracy, right? So they push it on us, and we support it or we don't, and the kickback can be real or not, whatever. So we're behind the war. So now we have forgotten all the shit that Ukraine has done, all the shit they stand for, the racism and shit that's going on. You can get reports from back as of last month and when the war first kicked off of how racist it was, how they were putting their people before anybody trying to get out of there, right? Whether you're foreign, African, anybody other than Ukrainian, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been treating people like they were not shit for years. They treat, especially against black people, they treat you like you don't even fucking exist. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing new. We've been facing that for I don't know how many centuries. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing new. But The fact that it's not talked about, the fact that everybody looks over everything when it comes to war. They just want to talk about why Russia is wrong. I don't give a fuck why Russia is wrong, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not from Russia. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, I care that people are dying. I don't ever want anybody to die, especially if they're a good person. But it's not for me to get into. It's not for me to want to change my way of living for, if that puts it in a better perspective, right? So, and the clip I played at the beginning of this, leading into this, was kind of is a segue into the stuff I'm talking about. It doesn't matter, if it was Arab, African, any descent other than Ukrainian. They were pushing in the back of lines. They wanted to get out. Still reports of this stuff going on right now. I don't see, Biden addressing any of that. Anything. Maybe if it was, I'm not gonna go there, but Biden doesn't address anything when it deals with racism right now. He's not running for president right now, so those issues are not something of a concern. And for the vice president, well, it wouldn't be a concern. So I say that to say, let's not forget, while we pushing this whole agenda, feeling sorry for them, of donating for them, and donating ammo, and donating all this kind of shit, let's shed a light on the stuff that's going on that we can speak out on and get answers from the Ukrainian government. I don't understand what's so hard about, saying, hey, we see all this racism going on. Hey, explain this. You want to do all these press conferences talking about this other shit. Explain this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, but nobody asks them questions. They just get overlooked. The news will do something for it. Then it fades off, and they talking about, some soldiers and shit. You know what I mean? And then at Ukraine, they put it on that. What do? They say the soldiers surrendered. They get the soldiers, get in the car, their mothers and shit, kill the soldiers and shit. It's like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all that vicious, huh? I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You put them on the news. You put these people on the news, had them call their peoples, then killed them. Y'all like the fucking, it's like Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking cartel members over there, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, remember, you can do anything you want as long as the United States of America backs you. As long as we back you, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. You got a free ticket to do whatever. We want you to come to NATO, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to come to NATO, none of this shit. They've been corrupt for the longest. None of this shit until they motherfuckers running that back door. And now what they do, they took the guns from the citizens. Citizens ain't got no gun. Now they just hand out guns and motherfuckers like, hey, help us fight. You supposed to fight for your country and shit. How the fuck they supposed to fight? They never had no fucking gun. Had no training, that kind of shit. That's safety issues. I see other gun troopers talking about that left from over here and went over there to fight and talking about the main thing over there is safety because they don't have no fucking guns, right? Just like Brandon went and gave all them billions of dollars worth of technology and weapons to the terrorists, you know what I'm saying? And then we come here and try to inflict all these laws to restrict us from having guns. And people don't see it. And people don't see this shit. That's how tyranny starts. That's how government rule starts. They talk about taking your motherfucking guns. You know what I'm saying? Telling you safe, telling you don't need this. We're here for you. We doing all this for you. We do this for you. So if something go wrong with me, I can move in with y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what they telling me. It's like, something go wrong with me, I can knock on your door. You know what I'm saying? You got enough room in your big ass house to space me. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, I don't need you changing a whole bunch of shit that was in the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? And the Constitution won't rent for me, but now it is. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? So y'all need to focus, man. Pay attention. People need to pay attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at these fucking, Facebook will make you, Facebook is already racist. It will make you feel, they shift people to whatever direction they want them to go. You already got reports. This is all stuff you can verify and look up through your smartphone. That smartphone is made by Apple. That smartphone is made by Microsoft or whatever, Samsung, whoever the fuck makes your goddamn phone is smart enough to get on the internet, Google some shit, and then tell you right there, black and white, in words. What the fuck you want to know? The story behind the curtain. They tell you everything, man. Most people don't. Research shit. Researching from the average person is on Facebook. I need to look the statistics up and shit and see where people get the information from. Okay, they get it from Facebook, click on an article, and then boom, oh my God, this is what it is. No, man, pay attention, man. You know, I'm about to go into another video right now. You know, and this video is going to be more on the corruption side of things, right? So, listen up.
These days, corruption in Ukraine is all over the news. But for Ukrainians, corruption isn't new. It's old. And it's not just among the bigwigs and businessmen. It's kind of everywhere. And your average Ukrainian is remarkably open about it.
Всім привіт, мене звати Олег, я громадянин України, і я в своєму житті стикнувся з корупцією. Тобто я заплатив хабар у розмірі $1300 для того, щоб не піти в армію.
10 років тому я ще студенткою, будучи, працювала в міністерстві. І от коли купа була дуже велика, мене попросили, запропонували з нижньої папки перекласти наверх, щоб міністр розглянув швидше і вирішилось питання швидше. Я це зробила і отримала компенсацію $800.
Давав хабаря дорожній поліції декілька разів. Вчора я заплатив хабар за навчання, тому що потрібно працювати 7 днів на тиждень і немає змоги відвідувати навчальний заклад. Було заплачено $200. В принципі, звичайна ціна за хабар в навчальних закладах.
International organizations and banks consistently rank Ukraine among the most corrupt countries in the world. Last year, Transparency International placed Ukraine 120 out of 180 countries on its Corruption Perception Index. For a long time, economic scarcity, top-down control of the economy, combined with a lack of transparency, meant that getting anything done required what some Ukrainians call giving a grunt. In a way, corruption is almost part of the culture.
Ukrainians have this, you can call it post-Soviet or maybe some other word, attitude where like, okay, top politicians can steal money, but if we get something still in the end, it's okay.
So they're tolerant of it.
Yes, there was this level of tolerance as long as there is, you know, some visible leftovers for the rest of the country.
The Soviet days.
All right, so as you see, you know, it sounds to me, man, like, you know, as long as you got a little bit of bread in your pocket, anything is possible in Ukraine. You know, shit, you can pay money, $1,800 to get out of the military. That's why military ain't shit. $1,800 you can get out of motherfucking universities, motherfuckers, cab drivers, working in offices, doctors and shit. Goddamn, everything's for sale over there. That's fucking Mexico, man. It's Mexico, but it's Mexico we can work with. That's how everything goes in this world, man. Hope y'all pay attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now we telling Putin what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, he should be doing, because I don't care. We always putting our noses in shit, man. I understand. I'm not one of, and trust and believe, I'm not one of those people who are blind and who believe that, like, well, we don't do certain things and they're doing it to us. I understand that, because that's one thing that I preach to people all the time, is when they come about the stuff with the United States of America and some of the corrupt ass shit that we do, because we're corrupt as a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that corrupt, okay? We're not bribing every fucking body. You get bribed at certain levels and shit, or if you got that kind of money and power to bribe motherfuckers. But the average motherfucker, unless you know a motherfucker, you ain't getting away with half this shit that's going on in some of the other countries. Excuse me, my hands need some lotion. I've been playing with my dog, but it ain't going on. You know what I mean? But it's like Mexico down there, boy. God damn. You know, and the crazy part is, I don't see it mentioned no more. You can see all these videos. I think this video was from 2 years ago. You know, ranked as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Come on, man. But you don't see this stuff no more. You'll see it here and there. You'll see it here and there. Because somebody will pop up and be like, well, they showed it here. Yeah, you'll see it here and there. Okay? Nothing's 100%. Okay? But what I'm saying is that instead of all this hype towards about what we need to be doing for this country or that country, we need to focus more on our own country, building our own infrastructure, making our own stuff secure, getting our own military right, you know, getting rid of the ATF and giving guns back to law-abiding Americans, getting our training up. That so one day something happens and we got to call in our civilians and stuff. You know, they're prepared. And as a nation, we are more prepared, I think, than any other country in the world. Just being that we are a gun country, even though they're trying to stampede on our rights and stuff, we're going to keep fighting. But we are a gun country, and you know, they ain't gonna go nowhere. No matter what kind of laws they put, eventually we'll get somebody in there who's gonna you know, stand by the Constitution and expand on the Constitution instead of trying to, you know, write little executive orders to change a bunch of shit that they can't remember what they did yesterday. But, you know, so as we pay attention and as this whole Ukraine and Russia thing unfolds, because it will get bigger, you know, it will get bigger. It will take new arms and legs. It's gonna be stuff come out mentioned that we haven't thought about yet, and whatever the case may be, and it's gonna affect us in different ways that we haven't thought about yet either. So, you know, this is a good time. Really, I tell people to put some money up. You know, buy some guns that you might have wanted. Get them guns. Get some ammo. Do some shooting. Just keep them. I'm not into the whole super survival prepping thing, but I do believe in having enough to manage if something did happen, to get started. And then I'm going on a straight up. I can't remember the shows on TV, man, but it was a show like the government was working on some like new technology, and it's like a nanotechnology, and it was like nano things flying around. It took out all electricity, so everything went back to the old ways. You had people performing their own militias, and the president was hiding somewhere in a bunker. Everything was savage, right? And people had to really go back, you know, to surviving, man. And I think we get too comfortable and complacent in America because our survival is at a higher level than most places, right? And since I was in the military, I got to go around a little bit, and you know, you get to see that, and you get to see the resolve for some people. Like I'm very impressed with some of the people that I've met overseas and stuff, just how strong they are as a person because of the adversities they have to go through. And some of the stuff I never had to go through. I have my own adversities, what made me who I am, made me tough, you know, but I never had to go through those kind of, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's a difference, man, and I commend those people, and I commend anybody that has to go through a corrupt system, and that's your way of life. You know, everything is corrupt, and even over here, you can say it's our way of life. Everything is going to be corrupt. Everything that touches a human hand is going to have corruption in it. You know what I mean? But I just think it's at a level so high that it's just normal, and everything, you know, is based off of money because money is needed that much. You know what I'm saying? People say money is the root of all evil. No, it's the person. You know, it's the person who spends the money. It's not a person. I know plenty of good people who got money, and it didn't change who they were. It didn't make them evil. You know, I also know people who get stuff and now they're a whole new character. You know, that's like the PPP loans. When PPP loans came out, boy, people were getting $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 on the regular side. You know, I don't know too many people getting all the big numbers, but that small numbers change people, man. $5,000 change people. So you know. And then they broke, but hey, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? But things happen, man. So you always gotta realize staying down to earth and caring about the people that are beside you. But again, don't be fooled, man. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't let the internet suck you into this whole thing of not researching that we're gonna provide everything right in front of you, so you don't even have to look anymore. You ain't gotta look for it, we can give it to you. Sounds good, but what are you giving me? How I'm supposed to trust you? As we all know, you can't trust nothing in this world, man. I don't trust nobody, nothing, nobody. I mean, I got people I trust, like, you know, I got some people I trust, I take that back. But I don't, you have to earn my trust. I don't just give out free trust. I don't meet people as I trust them, you know what I mean? So why would I just trust information that comes to me? And I don't know where the information is coming from. And sometimes look at people in your life. Look at people who are giving you information. And you know this person isn't too smart moving in their regular everyday life, but they always giving you information on shit. Should you find that credible? You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself this kind of shit, right? Because then it dawn on you like, damn, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Why I keep getting all this shit I'm in, or why do I think why I don't research things, why I think so negative about certain things I don't even know about because this other person told me, and shit. Now I look at it, they don't know goddamn shit. So pay attention to that kind of shit, man. Watch people learn. You know what I mean? But but I also got some new stuff coming. I want to say that before I get off this thing right here. I got some new stuff coming. You know, my bail's bond's been now, so you know I'm trying to get that up started. Some training going on. So especially if you're local in the Greenville area, definitely check me out. You know, hit in the comments, links, let me know. We can do some stuff. Yeah, man. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment. You know, I'm about to start ramping up the videos and stuff like that. I got some products I need to review, some guns I need to review and stuff, and hopefully I got some stuff coming up the works with some different companies. So, hey, holla at your boy, man. It's your boy Jay Nice. It's highly opinionated. Check me out.